Good. Well, who the heck are you, sir?
I'm Councillor Terry Follows. I represent the Trent.MOD ward in Stoke-on-Trent, and I'm very proud to be this year's Lord Mayor.
And can I say, Mr. Lord Mayor, thank you very much indeed for giving me some time today. I know you're exceptionally busy. You're getting ready for numerous events as usual, so thank you very much indeed for this time.
It's a pleasure.
Terry, I've been telling you, I've been going around the country because it's the 400th anniversary of the King James Bible and everything. Do you think the church is still relevant to 21st century Britain?
Well, I would hope so. I believe as it's got to be presented in a different way to try to get more young people involved in, the different religions. I mean, we see throughout the world, I think the Muslim religion particularly, we've got a large Muslim community in Stoke-on-Trent. They have their own mosques now, and their children go to the mosque 4 times a week. No ifs or buts. They have to go, and that's what we don't do. So I think we possibly are losing a bit, of our religion.
Do you think then we need to just improve almost like our Sunday school training, our Sunday school classes or other things during the week to get the young people in? Do you think that's what we might need to concentrate on, something that we're failing in at the moment?
Well, yes, I believe that our churches have got to provide community facilities within the church to attract younger people in and families. When I went to church years ago, when I was just left school, the church I went to had a thriving youth club where you played table tennis and things like that. But today, the youngsters, they seem, well, they've forgotten how to play really. They've got televisions in the bedroom, computers, iPods. They come from school, they lock themselves in the bedroom, and that's it, full stop,
That's a tough one, that, isn't it? Unless you, like you say, local Muslim communities where, the kids are going to the mosque and everything, no ifs or buts. It's very different within, the Western culture that's been here for, several generations and everything. What about the Bible, Mr. Lord Mayor? Do you think the Bible is still relevant to the 21st century, especially in your city, which is very much a multicultural city, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah, and it's got to be really, because, I mean, everybody, when you're born, you go to church to be christened, you go to church to get married, and you go to church to be buried, so I think, really, the church is there for something different than that, particularly the last one, where you go to be buried,
I'll take your order after this, Mr. Lord Mayor, as well. I'm doing a discount for Lord Mayors on burial services at the moment. Give you 25% off. Okay, so the Bible then, we're preaching it, or we're supposed to be preaching it. Do you think that preaching as a way of communicating the Bible could be done better, or could be done outside of the church even, rather than from behind a pulpit?
Well, I'm a believer as anything can be done better if you try, and there's different ways of doing it. Then, and if it improves that service to the people, then why not?
Yeah. Final question, Mr. Lord Mayor. You've obviously seen with everybody else all the problems on the streets of Britain with the rioting, etc. What would you say is one of the biggest challenges for broken Britain? I mean, do you think Britain's broken?
No, Britain is still a great country. That's why people still want to come here. That's why our population in the country, I mean, you get people travelling halfway across Europe just to get to England, because they know they can better themselves here, whether some of them come for the right or the wrong reason, I don't know, because we're one of the few countries who give out benefits, so perhaps some of them come for that, but a lot of people I know, who, particularly the Asians, they see it as a chance to improve. And obviously football today, it's a way out, sport is a way out of poverty for a lot of these people from these third world countries at the moment.
I've got to ask you this, Mr. Lord Mayor. Do you have a decent football team here in your city? I know that's a hot subject,
yes,
isn't it?
It's called Port Vale. No, which is our second team. But no, Stoke City is doing absolutely marvellous, and I honestly think, as they can get better. We've got a benefactor there, Peter Coates, who he's took some stick in the past, and he's come back and he's ploughed money into it, and we couldn't, the council as a whole couldn't buy the publicity that Stoke City give us now every day, every week, throughout the world, you know, on Sky Television and things like that. You know,
absolutely.
they're a great advertisement for our city.
I've just come from Manchester, actually. I was in Salford and then Manchester. And of course, Old Trafford there, the ground, half of it's in Salford, the other half's in Trafford, as it were. How important is the football team to Stoke City? I know everyone's passionate about it, but is it important economically as well?
Well, yes. I mean, it's provides jobs. Obviously, of course, there's quite a few staff down there, which is full-time jobs, and it lifts people. I mean, we've gone through an era now in Stoke-on-Trent where regeneration, and a lot of people have lost their jobs, you know, through redundancies. We've lost some of the pottery industries, steel industry, coal industry, and the Michelin factory. That's been reduced dramatically. So a successful football team lifts people's egos, and they go to work on a Monday morning if your team's won. It's great, and it's a talking point at work, So yes, very important to this city.
Do you think as well that within the whole of Britain we need to be a lot more hopeful? Do you think we've lost a little bit of our hope?
No, I don't think so. Same as I say, we're still a great country. Everybody wants to come here, so we've got to be, haven't we? So, you can't refute that.
Mr. Lord Mayor, can I just say thank you very much indeed for this interview, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.